Hey dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Namaste to all dear friends. Today I am here with new video about listening skill. This video is all about listening skill. It includes introduction to listening skill, key components of listening, types of listening, importance of listening skill, activities on different stages of listening, activities which are pre-listening, while listening and post-listening. Moreover, it will suggest some interesting classroom activities for developing listening skill in children. This is especially designed to the teachers who are preparing for Teachers Service Commission examination of English. Let's start from the definition of listening skill. Listening skill is the ability to actively receive, process, and understand spoken language. It is a fundamental aspect of communication and plays a crucial role in language learning. Effective listening requires more than just hearing words. It involves comprehending meaning, interpreting tone, and responding appropriately. In language learning, listening helps learners acquire pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar naturally. It enables individuals to engage in meaningful conversations, follow instructions, and gather information. There are different types of listening, including active listening, where the listener fully concentrates and responds thoughtfully, and passive listening, where one hears but does not actively engage. Good listening skills involve several key components. 1. Attention, focusing on the speaker without distractions. 2. Comprehension, understanding the meaning of words, phrases, and context. 3. Critical thinking, analyzing and evaluating the speaker's message. 4. Response, providing feedback or clarification if needed. To improve listening skills, learners can practice through audio materials, conversations, note-taking, and summarization. In the context of teaching, teachers should create an interactive learning environment where students develop their listening abilities effectively. Thus, listening skill is essential for effective communication, academic success, and professional growth. Types of listening. Extensive listening, listening to materials like songs, podcasts, and audiobooks for overall understanding. Intensive listening, focusing on specific details in conversations, instructions, or lectures. Interactive listening, engaging in real-time communication, e.g., discussions, interviews, and role-plays. Strategies to improve listening skills. Practice active listening, focus on understanding rather than just hearing words. Use audio materials, listen to English news, podcasts, and conversations. Watch movies with subtitles, helps link spoken and written words. Engage in conversations, encourage discussions with fluent English speakers. Take notes, writing down key points helps in better retention. Importance of listening skill. Listening is one of the 4 core language skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and plays a crucial role in language acquisition. It is the ability to receive and process spoken language, understand meaning, and respond appropriately. Importance of listening in language learning. 1. Foundation of communication. Listening helps learners acquire vocabulary, pronunciation, and sentence structure. 2. Improves pronunciation. By listening to native or fluent speakers, learners develop proper intonation, stress, and rhythm. 3. Enhances comprehension. Active listening improves the ability to understand different accents, tones, and speech speeds. 4. Develops speaking skills. Good listeners are often better speakers because they internalize language patterns. 5. Supports other skills. Listening is connected to reading and writing since learners pick up grammatical structures and vocabulary. While we conduct listening activities, we go through 3 different stages, namely pre-listening, while listening, and post-listening. Let's start from pre-listening stage and the activities we can carry out during this stage. Pre-listening activities are tasks that prepare students for a listening activity by activating their background knowledge, setting a purpose for listening, and introducing key vocabulary. These activities help students feel more confident and improve their comprehension before they listen to an audio or spoken text. 10 best pre-listening activities. 1. Predicting the topic, for examples. Show students a picture, title, or keywords related to the listening material. Ask them to predict what the audio will be about. 2. Discussion questions, for examples. Give students a few questions related to the topic. Let them discuss in pairs or small groups before listening. 3. Brainstorming vocabulary, for examples. Ask students to list words related to the topic. Write their answers on the board to help them recognize key vocabulary. For storytelling or personal experience sharing, for examples. If the listening text is about travel, ask students to share their own travel experiences. 5. Guessing the meaning of key words, for examples. Provide students with important words from the listening passage. Let them guess their meanings in context before they hear the full passage. 6. Listening purpose setting. 6. Listening purpose setting, for examples. Give students a question or a specific purpose for listening, e.g., listen to find out where the person is going. 7. Matching activities, for examples. Give students a list of words and their meanings or pictures. Have them match before they listen. 8. Fill in the gaps, prediction task. Give students a transcript with missing words. Ask them to predict what words might fit. 9. Mind mapping, as for example. Write a key word in the center of the board. Have students create a mind map of relat. Last but not least, 10. True or false statements, as for examples. Give students some true/false statements related to the listening topic. Let them guess before listening and check their answers after. The second important stage is while listening. These activities are tasks that students complete while they listen to an audio or spoken text. These activities help learners stay engaged, improve comprehension, and develop their ability to focus on key details. The goal is to guide students in actively processing information rather than passively hearing it. While listening activities. 1. Listening for the main idea, for example. Ask students to identify the overall topic or main idea of the passage. Like, what is the speaker talking about? 2. Listening for specific information, for example. Provide students with a list of key details, e.g., numbers, dates, names, places. They listen carefully and note down the correct details. 3. True or false statements, for example. Give students a set of true/false statements before they listen. They check the correct answers while listening. 4. Fill in the blanks. Provide a transcript or summary with missing words. Students listen and fill in the gaps with the correct words. 5. Matching information. Students match words, phrases, or pictures with what they hear in the audio. Example, matching people with their professions based on a conversation. 6. Ordering events. Give students a set of events or sentences from the listening text in mixed order. They arrange them in the correct sequence while listening. 7. Taking notes. Students write key points while listening, such as main ideas, supporting details, or important facts. This improves active listening skills. 8. Matching information. Students match words, phrases, or pictures with what they hear in the audio. Example, matching people with their professions based on a conversation. 9. Ordering events. Give students a set of events or sentences from the listening text in mixed order. They arrange them in the correct sequence while listening. 10. Taking notes. Students write key points while listening, such as main ideas, supporting details, importa. The third stage is post-listening. Post-listening activities are tasks that help students process and reflect on what they have heard. These activities reinforce comprehension, develop critical thinking, and encourage speaking and writing practice. They allow students to check their understanding and apply what they have learned. Best post-listening activities. 1. Summarizing the audio, as for example. Students summarize what they heard in their own words. This can be done orally or in writing. 2. Answering comprehension questions, as for example. Provide multiple choice, short answer, or open-ended questions. This checks their understanding of key details. 3. Retelling the story, as for example. Have students retell the story or main points to a partner. This helps with speaking fluency and memory recall. 4. Role-playing, as for example. Students act out a part of the conversation or create their own similar dialogue. This improves speaking skills and confidence. 5. Correcting errors, as for example. Give students sentences with mistakes based on the audio. They must find and correct the errors. 6. Writing a personal response, as for example. Ask students to write their opinion or reaction to what they heard. Example, do you agree with the speaker? Why or why not? 7. Filling in a summary or transcript, as for example. Provide a partial transcript with missing words. Students listen again and fill in the blanks. 8. Discussion and debate, as for example. Ask students to discuss the topic in pairs or groups. They can also debate if the topic allows for different opinions. 9. Creating a new ending, as for example. If the listening was a story, students create a different ending. This encourages creativity and writing practice. 10. Listening for specific details, as for example. Play the audio again with a focus on specific elements, e.g., numbers, names, places. This improves attention to detail and accuracy. Listening is a key skill in language learning that helps students build vocabulary, understand pronunciation, and improve overall communication. To develop strong listening abilities, teachers use 3 stages: pre-listening, while listening, and post-listening. Pre-listening activities prepare students by activating background knowledge, predicting content, and introducing key vocabulary. While listening tasks focus attention on the audio, helping learners catch main ideas, specific details, or emotions through activities like filling gaps, answering questions, or matching. Post-listening activities help reinforce understanding, encourage critical thinking, and promote speaking or writing through summaries, discussions, and creative tasks. Together, these stages create a meaningful and engaging learning process that turns passive listening into active language use. With the right strategies, students become confident listeners, better speakers, and more effective communicators in English. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe my channel for more videos.